It's over. The Philadelphia Eagles have won Super Bowl 59.
When you win it all, expectations are high the next year, so Philadelphia's 2025 marker being 11.5 makes sense.
Now.
Fly, Eagles, fly, plan to break out Exile Nick chants this season.
The best shower Nick Sirianni will ever have.
Oh, man.
It's how fans there flirt. It's a Philly thing.
What a season. What a team.
Be careful, Eagles. End up in the Super Bowl again this year. Might find yourself alongside the Empire.
The greatest Eagles team in modern history.
With fans across the league hating you.
And we're going to be one of them that wins it twice, too.
Instead of rooting for you to stop them.
I'm proud of you, dog. Hell the way to do it, man. Go enjoy it.
Because this whole Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts show
You changed this team. Yes, sir. You changed this team. You.
doesn't seem to be a flash in the pan.
You're special, man. You are special.
Here's the thing about the reigning champs.
Let's show them. Best in the world.
7th most points per game.
We just did this all year. Don't stop now.
8th in yards per game. 10th on third down. Those are pretty good, but there's room for some improvement in there.
Yeah!
It will be hard, of course, to expect another 2K out of Saquon, right?
Come on, man.
Man, we can't be great without the greatness of others. We need it.
Just because we were curious, 2K backs the year after.
Yeah.
King, injured the next year, only 8 games.
He's going to go!
AP to 1,266 yards.
There he goes!
CJ 2K, 1,360.
He's hit another home run!
Terrell Davis, injured.
And there he goes!
Jamal Lewis, injured, 1,000 yards.
Oh, here he goes.
Barry to 1,490. Eric Dickerson to 1,230. OJ, 1,125.
He's never done this. No one's ever done this.
So they might need Hurts and the passing game to pick up some slack this year.
I love when they doubt you. They can't with you.
Hurts' TD to INT ratio was modest, but put up a career best 103 rate.
He's looking. He fired.
Not a ton of passing yards per game,
He completes a touchdown.
but we're talking about an offense with a run-pass split that even Sir Mix-a-Lot was not able to handle.
I'm coming the second half, though. Let's go to war.
It was as wide as it can possibly get.
Hey, do not fall for it at all.
Hurts played a big role in those dimensions.
We already know what time it is.
Comes off his 4th straight double-digit rushing TD effort.
Don't just that.
Led the team with 14 last year, 630 rush yards.
Dallas Goedert with a big push from behind.
He still has an A-level O-line to work with, too.
Say one at a time right here. One at a time.
Jordan Mailata has turned into a top-shelf left tackle. Lane Johnson across the way, as good as it gets at right tackle.
We ready for that. We built for that. Come on.
With those hog mollies to work with, they're plenty capable of turning up the dial on their aerial game.
Wide open Dallas Goedert across midfield, and he's got a first down.
Got the librarian to throw to, A.J. Brown, 1,000 yards for the 5th time in his last 6 years.
A.J. Brown!
Only 13 games, plenty of time spent deep in the writings of J.K. Dobbins and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Touchdown, A.J. Brown.
More than able to give you 1,500 plus.
And I told you we were going to do this here when I made that call.
Devontae Smith, the trusty sidekick, has gone for 800 plus yards each year in the show.
Touchdown.
830 plus in 2024.
Big time right there, man. You're tough, dog.
Can also give them plenty more.
Hey, it's been a ride, huh? It's been a ride.
Dallas Goedert, the final member of the regular band, close to 500 yards in just 10 games in his latest campaign.
The win done.
If they really wanted to crank up their pass attack volume to 11, gotta solve the spinal tap drummer that is their 3rd wide receiver. Just haven't been able to find one that sticks.
And Jalen Hurts puts it on the money.
And a lot of their guys on defense didn't stick around after winning the ship, and their D was just as vital to their title as anything else.
We're going to get a stop, get the ball back.
Understand, the 2024 Eagles defense was elite.
I love y'all boys. Let's go. I have confidence in every single one of y'all boys.
Philly's dominant defensive beatdown of Kansas City in the bowl was not a fluke. This is a stacked deck of cards
Pressure again. Stacked!
that gave up the 2nd fewest points in 2024.
Ball is out!
Top 6 in yards per game allowed, 3rd down and the red zone.
Milton Williams with a strip sack.
Held quarterbacks to the 3rd lowest rate.
And it's incomplete.
Fewest passing yards per game. Fewest yards per attempt.
Great play, Vontae!
How is this fair? Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith Jr. drafted in 2023, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean last year. Didn't have a top 8 pick in either draft either. Receivers wanting to avoid Quinyon Bay is a thing already.
It is intercepted.
Sub 90 rate allowed, 12 passes defensed, lockdown tight.
Quinyon Mitchell comes down with the ball.
DeJean, the big Super Bowl outing.
Cooper DeJean, a pick six in the Super Bowl on your birthday. Happy birthday, kid.
Held quarterbacks to a 78 rate in his rookie run in the regular season.
That's a hell of a birthday present. You keep doing that, you're going to have even a better one.
This is where we get to some departures, though. Darius, star of the One Man and Two Babies show, is out. Slayed quarterbacks to an 83 rate, hands on 13 balls in 14 games.
Going deep down the far side of the field, and it is Slay.
Slay took it. Slay took it.
Their depth guys are gone too. Isaiah Rodgers, who held his targets to a sub 90 rate, and Devontae Maddox, who held his to a 75 rate.
It's incomplete. Eagles take over on downs.
Also lost one of their safeties when they shipped C.J. Gardner-Johnson to Houston.
Or you go, holla flame slate. Hold on. Or you can go, don't try him slate.
Still have Reed Blankenship. He played the pass to a 70 rate, 24 points lower than his sophomore run.
The fumble recovered by Reed Blankenship.
They added safety Andrew Mukuba in the second round. He will see plenty of reps.
They value guys who can take it away, and he's got incredible production on the football. You watch him last year, 5 interceptions. He's got a little Johnny on the spot to him where the ball just always finds this dude when you're watching the tape. He's got outstanding hands.
Also lost guys from their front.
Damn no!
That group helped them finish 13th in sacks with 41.
They got him again!
Team barely blitzed too.
Getting to Patrick Mahomes with just 4 down linemen.
Just relied on that front 4 to handle their business.
That's 5 sacks.
And Josh is not there to make them sweat anymore. 8 bags had been good for 6 to 8 for the last 5 years.
25, they've got him. Josh Sweat.
Lost one of their meat patties from their interior of their Big Mac. Milton Williams picked up 5 sacks in his year 4.
They've got him again.
Coming back, Nolan Smith Jr. looking to carry the momentum he built as the year went along. By season's end, he was as dangerous a defensive end as you could find.
Strip sack, and it's Bond out of the pile with possession.
Jalen Carter, like Nolan, was a different beast by the time the year was over.
They got him. They sack him. It's Jalen Carter.
He's going to be a problem.
Can't block him.
Nose tackle Jordan Davis is their space eater big boy.
That was the 4th sack of Mahomes.
Eagles were middle of the pack versus the run, 4.3 a carry. Not a lot of yards per game allowed, though.
Put it on us. Wait, put it on us.
They love their linebackers. Zach Bond, first teamer, 5 forced fumbles.
Yeah! Dog it!
150 plus tackles, a career year.
It's intercepted by Zach Bond.
Nakobe Dean was having a breakout year before getting hurt late. 128 tackles, 3 sacks, 15 games. And hey, if linebacker Jihad Campbell slides to you in the first round, you'd be crazy not to take him, right?
I mean, the guy who's 12th on your draft board has just been selected by the defending Super Bowl champs 31st overall.
He can play off the ball, he can play on the ball.
And remember, Nakobe Dean is going to be recovering from knee surgery that happened in the playoffs.
Jake Elliott needs to work on that deep ball. 1 for 7 from 50 plus last year. A lock on extra points. 28 for 30 on field goals under 49 yards.
Just sneaking in the upright. Good.
Offensively, not much different. Hurts, Barkley, AJ, Devontae, and Goddard. It's a simple but tasty recipe most outings. The big questions they face are on the defensive side. Ojulari has the potential to mitigate Sweat's loss, but it's not a guarantee either. Milton was so good for them too, but if Carter, Smith Jr., and Jalenx Hunt grow into star caliber players, none of that matters. Jihad looks like their next draft steal. More red on their backside, Jackson for Slay and Brown for Gardner-Johnson on paper hurts them. Quinyon and DeJean, though, are just getting started. So much young, cheap talent on that defense still. Look at the schedule. Outside of the Giants, who they get twice, every one of their opponents has an over-under of 7.5 or higher. I don't think any team has it tougher, but hey, you win the Super Bowl, that's what you get. If they suffered one of those hangovers we've seen in years past, they're praying to the porcelain throne to the tune of a 9-win year. That's worst case though. Best case, they're hungrier than Rocky in Part 2. 13 wins doesn't sound like a high ceiling, but they dominate in front of their own fans, put on a good show in Tampa Bay and Green Bay and LA for 13 wins. I don't know, 11 wins feels right. Saquon can't repeat the feat, right? Maybe they have a few too many celebratory drinks, but they'll recover by noon, so to speak. Playoffs are all that matters when you're trying to repeat.
Family on three. 1, 2, 3.
Look who's back. Commanders' 2025 expectation meter at 9.5.
Wide open. Trent Scott is the recipient of Jaden Daniels' first career touchdown pass.
Winning 12 games in 2024. No fan base happier with the Chicago Bears right now than Washington's, right?
It is bubble up and it's gone. It's gone. Touchdown. It's made in Washington.
Watched him grab the white elephant gift in the big shiny bag.
It really feels like the beginning of something.
Left the gem wrapped in newspaper behind.
It's hard not to believe what you're seeing here. This is better than expected.
Not saying the gift in the big bag is always the dud.
Jaden Daniels has done it again!
But we already know what Washington walked away with. The coolest JD to come along since Christian Slater's and Heather's.
Do you believe in miracles? Jaden Daniels does it again!
Jaden Daniels, Offensive Rookie of the Year.
This guy's unbelievable!
Rookie of the year. It's more than that.
Made beanies look Beastie Boy dope again.
An incredible performance by Jaden Daniels.
Instantly transformed Washington's offense.
Hit. Falls into the end zone. Touchdown!
Let's revisit what NFL Network's Daniel Jeremiah said when the Commanders drafted Daniels last year.
This has just gone from an unwatchable offensive product to must-see TV.
You see how Jeremiah's voice is different than mine?
Did he catch it? He did! Touchdown!
And DJ is too good looking to have to wear a bag.
Robinson gets to the corner of the end zone! Touchdown!
Commanders top 10 good in points per game.
McLaurin, he's open, over his shoulder, caught!
Yards per game.
Terry McLaurin breaks away!
And on third down. And in the red zone. Seems pretty watchable.
Launch football from the Washington offense!
Daniels' passing yards per game was modest.
Into the back of the end zone, Jamison Crowder!
But that was tied to a 5-25 run-pass split.
Touchdown, Washington!
So you can make the case they could up the ante by throwing a little more.
Daniels' fourth touchdown pass!
Daniels is working with mostly vet pass catchers again.
There's not a better number one in the league than Terry McLaurin.
They have their top shelfer in Terry McLaurin, of course.
Unbelievable catch by McLaurin!
Career high 13 scores.
Touchdown Washington! 3 drives, 3 scores!
1,000-yard year for the 5th time in a row.
Pitch and catch. It's a little pitch and catch. Little pitch and catch.
Is more than capable of being a 1,500-yard guy.
Perfect throw from Daniels to McLaurin!
NFC East corners. You hear the squeaky bike coming down the street, right? Debo's headed your way, and he says it's his bike, punk.
Wide open, Debo Samuel makes the catch, and now speeding down the sideline 30.
Washington traded for Samuel. 6 years in the league, has the one 1,400-yard season, no others with 900+. Played 15 games back-to-back years, comes off a 670-yard campaign.
Touchdown!
Out the door goes De'Ami Brown, just 300+ yards. He departs with Olamide Zaccheaus, 500 and change.
Gets out of 1 tackle, and a second!
At tight end, vet Zach Ertz comes off a 7-touchdown, 650+ yard season.
They win in overtime! We'll see you in the postseason!
This will be lucky number 13 for ZT. Washington won't abandon the run by any means.
He got away from a defender, 25-20.
I mean, that's part of what makes Daniels so good.
Amazing run by Jaden Daniels.
He led the team in rushing with close to 900 yards.
No, Jaden Daniels keeps it. Touchdown!
Their traditional runner, Brian Robinson. He's been good for 700+ yards each year in the league so far.
And they got their own tush-push to knock him home.
$7.99 last year, 8 TDs, 4.3 a carry.
Handoff Robinson up the middle, crosses the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown Washington! And the Commanders take the lead.
Austin Eckler backing him up, chipped in 350 plus on the ground on a nice 4.6 per run.
Austin Eckler, huge run up the gut.
35 receptions to 350 air yards.
Now it's time to make it come alive, man, like we do every single Sunday, baby.
Another way Washington's offense could improve.
Daniels and slings him down to the ground.
Not so many sacks taken. 50's a lot of sacks, Walter.
Pocket collapsing. He is corralled and sacked back at the 25-yard line.
Coleman will give up the left tackle spot to Laramie Tunsil. That was a big get for them. And so was Josh Connerly, who they picked up in the first round.
Josh Connerly is going to slide right in as the right tackle, and then Brandon Coleman's going to be a nice swing tackle for him, so they even have some depth there. Look, to me, this is a player who plays
there too.
Yeah, who plays very under control. You don't see him get out over his skis. He's patient with his hands.
So Daniels isn't dealing with morons here, Lebowski. Their defense, on the other hand, well, not moronic.
Let's go!
But they could stand to track down a rug to tie the room together a little better.
Not getting tired of whooping the man in front of you.
Washington's defense wasn't terrible in 2024, which means they're heading in the right direction because they were the year before.
It'll be 4th and inches.
Question is, can they take the next step towards top 10 country? 18th in points per game, 13th in yards per game allowed, 15th on third down a year ago.
Ball's out. Frankie Luvu has it.
Rate allowed in the passing game, 19th, but holding quarterbacks to 7 yards per attempt isn't bad, and third fewest yards per game allowed.
Rolling to his right, looking, firing, throws, incomplete! Incomplete! Washington wins 20-19!
They have a couple young DBs in place that could anchor their secondary for years to come. Safety Quan Martin broke out in 2024, his second year in the NFL.
Picked off! That is picked up by Quan Martin!
87 tackles while holding quarterbacks to a super low 47 rate.
10, 5, pick 6!
That was 4th lowest in all the land.
Quan Martin! Pick 6 in the playoffs!
Lost Jeremy Chin, who didn't play the pass well. 119 is high, but so is 117, which is how many tackles he racked up.
And Hayner will be sacked once again.
New in town, Will Harris, former Saint, nice low 80 rating along with 74 tackles.
Field intercepted.
They plugged in Mike Sandristil as starting cornerback in his first year, 14 passes defense,
Picked off by Mike Sandristil!
2 picks, over 90 tackles.
Is that picked off? It is by Mikey Sandristil!
He has an A-level vet partner to work with in Marshawn Lattimore, if he can stay on the field. Lattimore hasn't played in 12-plus games in 3 straight years. Noah Igbenogany saw the most action he's ever seen in his career, held his targets to an 85 rate.
Batted away by Noah Igbenogany.
Their front 6, so to speak, could really stand to figure out how to play the run better in 2025. They faced Saquon twice, and they didn't handle him well at all last year.
Goodbye! Another one!
Overall, gave up 4.8 a carry, 28th.
Cuts right, makes a man miss, and he's in for the touchdown.
It's not that they don't have good linebackers. Frankie Luvu and Bobby Wagner both come in off second-team All-Pro years.
Go, brother. That's the back, boy. I love you. Let's go.
Wagner notched 132 tackles.
Start time. Let's get it.
That's 100-plus every year in the show.
Bobby Wagner with the fumble recovery!
So that's 13 straight.
Let's go! Let's go, dog! Come on, boy!
Luvu came up a tackle short of 100. But he was their key blitzer.
Luvu off the edge. He's got him!
Came away with a career-high 8 bags.
Can't get away from Frankie Luvu!
Luvu, a key reason Washington's pass rush finished with the 11th most sacks.
Tries to get away from it and cannot. Swallowed up.
Lost their sack leader, though. Dante Fowler goes back to the Cowboys off a 10.5 sack year.
Here's Dante Fowler. He's got him joined by Sheldon Day.
Defensive end Cleland Farrell made 10 starts for him, 3.5 sacks for the second year in a row.
In trouble, down he goes!
Defensive end Dorrance Armstrong, 5-plus sack guy for the last 4 years after nabbing 5 in his first year in Washington.
Hold down by Bobby Wagner, Dorrance Armstrong.
Let defensive tackle Jonathan Allen walk off a 3-sack 8-game campaign.
They got one more breath in them.
Still have Daron Payne, sealed the deal 4 times.
Hey! Holy, what a hit!
Youngster Jerzon Newton was the beneficiary of Allen's absence, 40-plus tackles, 2 sacks in his inaugural season.
That little moment of hesitation securing the football led to that sack.
And they signed Dietrich Wise. Vet comes over from New England, 4.5 to 7 sacks the last 3 years.
Dietrich Wise Jr. with the sack.
When they were kicking that flavor in your ear, it was kind of a mess. They ended up using 4 different kickers in one season, so another area they could shore up. So the thumbnail look at everything: Daniels, B-Rob, Eckler, Scary Terry, Ertz being joined by Debo. They could be more dangerous, especially if JD gets better season over season. They picked up a number of new faces on their D front. Kinlaw should fit well with Payne. Wagner, Luvu, a second-team All-Pro linebacking duo, but that group needs to stiffen up against the run. Secondary got a boost with that Harris signing. What version of Lattimore they get will go a long way in determining how well they play the pass. If, for any reason, Washington was one of those one-hit wonder types and they aren't up to the challenge of hanging with the big boys, they could take losses to Green Bay, the Chargers, Dallas on the road, Kansas City on the road, Detroit, Miami on the road, Denver, and get swept by Philadelphia. So let's say the floor is 8 wins. How times have changed. But if they're ready to rock and roll, they sweep Dallas, take out Detroit at home, get Miami on the road, they beat Denver at home, and split with Philadelphia for a 13-win ceiling. Their competition is stiff, but I'm a Daniels believer, like the Debo edition too. They're good for 10-plus wins in my bag. Dallas's 2025 sunset is hovering at 7.5, or 7 wins in 2024.
That's blocked and picked up by Cincinnati out across the 46.
Led to a new Cowboy in the saddle, Brian Schottenheimer's turn to try and steer the Star Stallion. Shoddy Jr.'s first order of business: make Dak Prescott look like he's worth giving more coin to than any other player playing the game of football anywhere on the globe.
Prescott runs out to his right, throws it to an open man in the end zone.
This is going to be Four's 10th year, is dangerously close to joining the Danny White, Tony Romo club. If they get a full year from him in 2025, you assume their offense is better.
Prescott throws it in the end zone. It's a touchdown to Jalen Tolbert.
Then 21st in points per game, 23rd on third down,
Doesn't have time. TJ Watt.
31st in the red zone, and 28th in turnovers.
No!
Dudes Dak is working with.
You ready? I'm going to throw a couple of touchdowns to him, 4 to 88.
CD, of course, the one.
You're really my favorite player. Come on, bro.
Lamb, close to 1,200 yards last year.
The world knows he can't cover you.
Has put up 1,100 plus 4 years in a row.
He really might be my favorite player. Oh, God. CD really might be my favorite player.
Let veteran Brandon Cooks Jet only got in 10 games. Traded for George Pickens, 900-yard year in 2024, 800-plus yards, 3 years to start his career.
It's ice cream ready. I want this to be something tropical for you.
Still have Jalen Tolbert, comes off a 49-catch, 600-plus yards, 7 TD showing, all career highs.
End zone cut. Jalen Tolbert to the post.
Gavontae Turpin chipped in 420 receiving yards as well, named best kickoff returner too.
Cavontae Turpin is gone. He fumbled the kickoff, picked it up at the goal line, goes the distance.
They got 2 tight ends they like: Luke Schoonmaker, 240-plus yards in his NFL debut, and they have Jake Ferguson heading into his 4th year.
Not Dak's best throw, kind of a C-plus throw, but an A-plus catch by Ferguson.
He missed Dak, limited to 494 yards. Running back Rico Dowdle hauled in 39 passes, but they let him leave. He went for 1,000-plus yards on the ground, 4.6 a run.
Dowdle crashes through on the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys.
They signed Javonte Williams, former Bronco, 3.7 a carry last year, 3.6 the season before.
Javonte squares and leans to the goal line, and he's got a Denver touchdown.
Dallas's O-line, 38 sacks taken, middle of the pack.
Blitz pressure coming. Prescott is wrapped up, and he'll be sacked.
Right tackle Terrence Steele was blamed for a team-high 11 sacks last year by Next Gen Stats. Right guard Zach Martin retired. That's going to leave a mark, but not a deep one, being they drafted Tyler Booker in the first round.
If he gets on the airplane after he gets picked, and they were to tell him, hey, they changed the schedule, we have a game tomorrow, we just emailed you the playbook. When the plane landed, he'd have the entire playbook memorized and he'd be able to start the next day.
Prescott expected to restore order to their offense. What's going to do that for their defense, though?
When it comes to getting that ball, we are the best in the world.
Only one team gave up more points.
You ain't gonna catch him.
28th in yards per game allowed.
He's throwing deep and he's throwing for Shaheed.
Worst in the red zone. Secondary, 28th in rating allowed.
Wide open down the left sideline.
Only one team gave up more yards per attempt.
Touchdown.
27th in completion percentage allowed.
Touchdown. A.J. Brown.
Have to come up with a way to stop the run, too.
Hey, we gotta stop this run.
4.8 yards per carry.
If we stop this run,
137 yards per game.
hey, bro, we gonna get after them.
Tell him, Sarah Lynn.
And he stands up.
That's too much, man.
He's at the 30. He is at the 25-yard line.
And their pass rush can be too much for O-lines to handle.
Let's get another turnover, another stop, D.
When they have all their parts, third most sacks and fourth highest pressure rate in 2024.
Now Parsons says, come here, stop, causes a fumble.
If number 11 played in Brazil, we would simply call him Micah.
Steps up, and he goes down.
No need for the Parsons.
The pride is still up. Hey, Charles, the pride is still up this week.
13 games, 12 sacks. Just put him down for at least that many again.
Oh, my God. It's been hell.
4 years in the show, 12-plus bags every time. New edge partner, DeMarcus Lawrence departed, only got in 4 games last year, 3 bags before he went down.
Time is in. We don't put in the work for this.
Sterling Archer's losing his mind right now. Chauncey Golston filled in for Lawrence, also left town, career-high 5.5 sacks and 56 tackles.
Chase down.
Phrasing is dead, Archer. So they brought back Dante Fowler, who led Washington with 10.5 sacks in 2024.
Here's Dante Fowler. He's got him joined by Sheldon Day.
Drafted Donovan Ezaraku in the second round as well.
This is a guy who can rush the passer.
You talk about production. We've talked production versus traits with the pass rusher. This is the production side. This is why he was my 30th overall player. I thought that's value where they got him there at pick 44.
Osa Odigizua, funnest name to say in the NFL. Osa Odigizua. Makes you feel like Reed in that commercial. Why not? Also comes off a career high in tackles and sacks, 4.5 in his 4th year.
It's Odigizua.
Mozzie Smith, the nose tackle, over 40 trench tackles in his sophomore campaign.
Mozzie Smith takes care of Singletary.
Like what they got out of first-year guy DeMarvion Overshone.
Don't matter, but right now, man.
90 tackles plus 5 trips home in 13 games.
And the pass is intercepted by Overshawn. He tipped it, and he runs it in for the touchdown.
New face next to him, veteran Eric Kendricks, left off a 138 tackle, 3 sack year.
Intercepted on the deflection by Parsons.
Cowboys added Jack Sanborn and Kenneth Murray. Murray, 95 to 107 tackles the last 2 years.
Now the pocket collapsing and down he goes.
Their backside needs a little lift, maybe. Cornerback Deron Bland, are you right, said Fred, or do you have another good year coming? From 9 interceptions to a 117 rating allowed in just 7 games.
And it is caught for the touchdown.
Corner Kalen Carson, first year in the league, 6 starts, a 133 rating given up. Trayvon Diggs, an injury casualty and question mark headed into the season, held QBs to an 81 rating in 11 outings.
And that is intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has his first since the ACL surgery.
Another starter not returning. Cornerback Jordan Lewis played the pass to a 90 rate. Both Dallas' safeties need better seasons against the pass.
George Kittle rocks back inside on Donovan Wilson, runs over Malik Hooker.
Donovan Wilson, 130 rate allowed after holding quarterbacks to an 88 rate.
Catch made by George Kittle.
In 2023.
Speeding through the middle.
Did make over 80 tackles and blitzed his way to 4.5 sacks.
Wilson got it.
Malik Hooker, 104 rate allowed. Couple of picks, over 80 tackles.
And then this one is Picked off by Hooker.
Kicker Brandon Aubrey couldn't maintain that rookie magic, 40 for 47, didn't miss any extra points, and hit from 65 though, longest by a kicker last year.
65 went off the NFL record.
Is having Dak back enough to fix it? Didn't replace Rico with anyone special, so that hurts. Prescott plus CD plus Pickens plus Tolbert and Ferg equals a top 10 offense or a meddling type O. Micah shouldn't have to carry the sack burden alone this year. They'll roll a number of linebackers out there. Losing Kendricks hurts, but not in a major way per se. Rolling out the same group of DBs, Hooker, Wilson, Diggs, Bland, Carson, all wore the star a year ago. If that group of guys serves up a plate of disappointment, they can't beat Philadelphia or the Bears on the road, lose to Green Bay and Washington at home, Denver on the road, get swept by Philadelphia, dropped by Kansas City, Detroit, and the Chargers before Washington sweeps them up for a 7-win floor. If Pickens sparks the O, though, Dak restores order, they could beat the Bears and Green Bay, defend the house versus Washington, Philadelphia, and the Chargers, 12-win ceiling. Gut says they win 8+, Bag says under 8, though. They tend to be a team that finds a way to come up short somehow. New York Giants' Big Apple in the sky for 2025 hangs at a lowly 5.5. Only took 3 bites off last year's offering, so they should be plenty hungry this season.
We know they can't with us. Let's prove that. We all gonna do it by proving it between these lines, man.
Brass decided to give head coach Brian Daboll another shot to turn things around. Their offense has been offensive the last 2 years.
The ball down the right side, and it's intercepted. And that's the ball game.
30th in scoring in 2023.
He's not going to get there.
31st in 2024.
The ball pops out.
So sure, it could still actually get worse.
A 101-yard fumble return touchdown.
They can't finish lower in TD passes, though.
He's being chased. He sucked back at the 30.
The Drew Poppet and Lockett.
The pass is intercepted.
Tommy 2 cents.
DeVito just throws it away.
Danny Dimes show produced about 12 cents worth of passing production.
Oh, he threw it to Van Ginkel.
Only 2 teams had a lower rate. Only a few teams threw for fewer yards.
Gets hit, fumbles the football. It's loose on the ground.
So what can Russ do for you?
That's gonna be dominant. Good job, baby.
Wilson comes off a Pro Bowl year with Pittsburgh. 16 touchdowns, 5 interceptions in 11 games.
Floats it way upstairs. Williams, he's got it.
And you know, should Wilson falter, they can throw a dart at the position after drafting Jackson in the first round.
You look at what he does with these kind of up and down throws over linebackers, under safeties. That shows you the touch, the ability to escape rushers, get away, and make plays down the field. You see a deep ball here, right on the money.
What might Malik Neighbors pull off with Russ? What he did in 2024 was remarkable, to say the least.
Throws it to the end zone for Neighbors, who makes the catch. Touchdown, Giants.
He was like their Sandlot Benny.
And Malik Neighbors' neighborhood is a wonderful place to be.
1,200 plus yards.
Wide open down the left sideline, makes the catch at midfield.
109 catches.
Neighbors makes a diving catch, but did he get his feet in?
7 scores as a rook.
Yes, touchdown.
Imagine if he could pair up with even a Tito's level quarterback.
Called in there by Neighbors.
Doesn't have to be top shelf, but at least good enough you don't wake up feeling it, you know what I mean?
Neighbors, 59 yards.
Wan'Dale Robinson would be down as well. 140 targets, 12th most in the NFL, 93 catches, 699 yards, 3 TDs, all career highs.
That's caught by Robinson. Great move.
Darius Slayton rounds things out around the outside. No trailer park girls out there.
On the right side for Slayton, makes the catch.
570 plus yards 3 straight years after accruing 573 in 2024.
Caught, touchdown Giants.
Tight end Theo Johnson looking to build off a rookie year that saw him put up 331 yards, 12 games.
Theo Johnson hangs on to this one.
New York still trying to figure out how to provide better protection. The options in the bathroom at Moe's seem more trustworthy.
Jones is sacked.
Their offensive line ranked 20 by PFF gave up 48 sacks.
Pressure off the edge. What?
27th in pressure rate allowed.
That was a sack, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery.
They're running that same group of big bodies out there again this year. They only got 6 games from Andrew Thomas at left tackle. Would be a big deal if he stayed healthy all year. They weren't as bad when it came to run blocking. Rookie Tyrone Tracy had some nice games in his first taste of the NFL.
Touchdown Giants! Tyrone Tracy!
4.4 a carry, 5 TDs, 830 plus yards.
Gute 6 Minuten auf dem Feld. Der beste Drive von den Giants und Big Blue.
Offense in need of a total remodel. Save a room or two, but they can't neglect the D.
And it's a challenge your heart. Finish the game.
It needs a fair share of work as well.
We all won. It's too easy. Come on.
24 points per game allowed.
He's got the first down and more. Up the middle of the field.
24th in yards per game allowed.
We're good. We can't let it be no out. We good. Come on.
19th on third down.
Big play right here. Let's go.
Only 2 teams gave up a higher passer rating.
Outruns 3 men.
Only 1 gave up a higher completion rate.
Into the end zone.
Only a few more yards per attempt than they gave up.
Caught Austin. Second touchdown of the night.
The one facet of their defense that comes in off a strong showing,
Hit by Burns, sack, fumbled.
their pass rush, which finished with the 8th most sacks.
Watson under pressure, gonna get sacked again.
Mr. Burns comes off another excellent campaign.
Best in the league for the Reeds. Show them.
Brian a given for 7 sacks, that many or more 6 straight years.
Gino keeps it. Burns is there.
8.5 last season.
Man, stop playing with me.
And now they have Abdul Carter to utilize as well, 3rd overall pick.
And let's face it, they have to get better in their own division. Who they're chasing down. They're chasing down Philadelphia, chasing down Washington with the dynamic young quarterback. Second part of all of this is, don't forget Kayvon Thibodeau's status. Is the 5th-year option in play? What's going to happen there?
Giants weren't even at full capacity last year. Kayvon Thibodeau, only 12 games, 5.5 QB takedowns.
Gino's going to get hammered.
Dexter Lawrence, 12 games, made his 3rd straight Pro Bowl, career-high 9 bags.
Hey, control what we can control, D.
He said goodbye to Azeez Ojulari, signed on the dotted line 6 times.
Sacked. Ojulari has got another.
Chauncey Golston, career-high 5.5 sacks and 56 tackles.
Chase down.
Rest of the crew, primary run stoppers. Defensive tackle Rakeem Nunez found some roaches in the pot. Over 50 tackles, a career high for the vet.
Taken down. Back at the 14-yard line.
Tackle monsters behind them at linebacker. Micah McFadden, 107 of them in 14 games. He's clocked out with 100-plus back-to-back years. Added 3 sacks, too.
Micah McFadden is so fun to watch on film. I mean, he's just a straight-out football player.
Bobby Okereke would have been a triple-digit cap, but he only got in 12 games. Still walked out with 93 and 3 forced fumbles.
Daniels the toss. McLaurin goes nowhere. Excellent tackle by Bobby Okereke.
Darius Muasa got in 7 starts as a rookie, 55 tackles and a pick in his first rodeo.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Giants secondary built on youth. All 5 of their starters under 5 years NFL experience. Cornerback Deonte Banks needs to rebound in his 3rd year. Gave up a 123 rate, 6 TDs in his sophomore year after an impressive rookie season.
Florida catches it.
Corner Cordell Flott has held quarterbacks to a mid-80s rate both years in the league.
Ends up in the hands of Cordell Flott.
Corner Andrew Phillips looking to build on a nice rookie season. Mid-90s rate allowed, over 70 tackles.
And a good tackle charging in was Drew Phillips, the rookie from Kentucky.
Signed former Saint Paulson Adebo, 3 INTs in just 7 games last season.
Prescott over the middle, and it's intercepted. It was high that time. It was picked off by Adebo.
They rolled a rookie at strong safety, and it worked out pretty well. Tyler Nubin, close to 100 tackles in his first year across just 13 games.
With the ball coming out, Nubin falls on it.
He has a new sidekick. No more Jason Pinnock, who gave up a 148 rate last year. Did go for 85 tackles and 3 sacks.
He's coming all the way from the safety position, and he's been uber aggressive.
Taking his place, former Dolphin Javon Holland didn't play the pass well last season. Played it great the year before, though.
Ball's out. It's rolling into the end zone.
When it's close, they're going to roll with Graham Gano, who was Graham Gayes most of his tries last year, 9 for 11 in his 10 games.
50. It is good.
Giants offense, same save the QB spot. Wilson plus Neighbors, Wandale, and Slayton equals what? has to be more than what they got last year, right? The biggest roster add on defense, drafting Carter. If Thibodeau can live up to his draft pick, Mr. Burns does his thing, Dexter in the middle, Okereke and McFadden at the second level. That's a nice looking front seven. 2 new faces in the secondary. Holland for Pinnock should turn out to be an upgrade, but they had similar 2024s. Adebo, Banks, Flott, and Phillips could turn out to be a sneaky good corner quartet. If the experts are right, New York is supposed to struggle. How bad could it be if their roster is really a 5.5 caliber roster? Pretty bad. They only have one other team on their schedule at 5.5, the Saints. So it's a 1-16 floor that would be tied to the QB position being a disaster again. But what if it's not, and it's not hard to see Wilson playing like he did last year at the very least? Let's envision the talent they have being more like a 7 to 8 win type team, beat the Chargers at home, the Pats on the road, Washington at home maybe, take Minnesota and Vegas and split with Dallas. 7 wins isn't a high ceiling, but relative to their own situation, they have a tough schedule. Just couldn't find 6 wins in the bag for the G-men. Looked for a while too. I think there are pieces there, but just not enough.